3:10 now. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk Live. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you from our Tower District studios here in Fresno's historic Tower District at the Mike Briggs building. So happy that you are with us today. We're talking finance now. My next guest is Victor. Let's see, how do I say it? Victor, I don't want to mess it up. Victor Tejeda?
Tejeda.
Oh, okay. Well,
yes.
I didn't mess it up. Awesome.
Yes, yes.
Entrepreneur, finance professional, and this is your first time on Central Valley Talk, so welcome.
Thank you.
I want to start with your story. How did you get into finance?
Okay, so growing up, I really did not see myself getting into finance. That was actually the last thing I'd want to get into.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to college. My parents told me go to college, go to school. That's the really only way you could be successful. So I went to college. Didn't work out for me, and I was actually going to become a professional fighter.
Oh.
I like boxing. I like fighting.
Okay.
But it was a lot of money. I was broke pretty much, and it just wasn't for me at the time because at 18 years old, I was pretty much on my own. So I went straight into construction. I did it for about a year, and it was good money, making a lot of, about $5,000 a month. And Fresno, that's pretty good money.
That's good.
At 18 years old. But I just got tired of it, and it kind of just terrified me. What terrified me was my supervisor. So he was making good money, about $90,000 a year, and I seen how unhappy he was. He didn't really get to know his family, his children. I said, okay, the money's not really worth it. So I actually I was thinking about quitting, right? So he put me in front of one of the leads in the business, in the company. And she told me, hey, Victor, I know you want to quit, but you could potentially be the next supervisor, making $90,000 a year. And 19 years old, that's quite a bit of money.
Sure.
But I told her, thank you so much, but I'm not worth $90,000. And it was just, I wanted more. I wanted more. I wasn't worth that much, and I just didn't really feel like it was for me. And that's just one thing I really try to stay away from. I couldn't be doing it for the rest of my life. And that's when my beautiful girlfriend, her best friend, she contacted me. Hey, Victor, I want to show you what I do. And she kind of threw the opportunity out there, and I just fell in love with what we do here. I fell in love with more of the impact that it has. I'm able to help a client financially, which is awesome, but also on the business side. I have a couple business partners, and just because they got into business, I'm changing their life. I got a buddy of mine, he's firing his boss within a couple months. I got another girl on my team, she's able to take care of a baby, spend time with her family. And it's just the overall, what it gives to people. That's what I really fell in love with. But I've been in the business for about a year so far and just absolutely fell in love with it. The impact that it has on the family, and for helping a family, I'm able to help my own. And one thing that really stuck out to me when my trainer at the time, Fernando Mendoza, talked to me was, because one thing I always wanted to do was I wanted to retire my mother. That's my woman right there. My mother's my everything.
Yeah, that's how I am, yeah.
And
Mama's boys.
Yeah, mama's boy. And he straight up told me, Victor, from where you're at right now in construction, do you think it's going to allow you to do that? And I was like, no, I can't. I can't retire my mother. I can support her. I can help her pay bills,
sure.
but
yeah.
I'm never going to retire my mother. And that kind of just really stuck out to me. I was like, wow. And he was like, this is the business where you can. Right, because where I'm at in the business that I am in, I'm able to build an agency. So what that means is there's going to be a time and place where I can step away from the business,
sure,
and I'm still going to get paid. Right?
Yeah,
and that's
because you get residuals.
Mm-hmm. That's what I really fell in love with. And it's just, I took the opportunity. So happy that I did, and just haven't looked back.
Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
I just turned 20 years old, actually.
Holy moly!
I just turned 20 years old.
Michael, what are we doing with our lives? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So tell us now what because your company is called World Financial Group, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
What do you guys do specifically?
So we help. So basically, I sit down with families. I educate them where the money's at, where it's growing, and where they should put it.
Okay.
We do a lot of things. So my company is a broker-dealer. So we work with over 75 A-plus rated companies. So it's not just one. Like I'm sure you may have heard of some. Gerber Life, Nationwide,
yeah,
Transamerica, the building in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I just sit down with families, educate them, and just help them financially pretty much. But we're a big company, all 50 states actually. Financial
so
services.
you're like the local
Yeah.
dealer.
Yeah,
I guess.
we're a broker dealer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're in all 50 states as well as Puerto Rico, Canada. So we're a very, very big company.
Yeah.
And yeah, financial services where it's at right now.
Okay, so if you know, for our viewers that are watching today or on our replay, and they're thinking, man, I need to. I mean, just for me, you know, I've got 2 kids, I've got a wife, and my financial situation isn't amazing because we work in broadcasting, and broadcasting doesn't pay very good unless you're in New York or LA. But what suggestion would you have for somebody like me in their 30s? My 2 kids, they're 5 years old, twins. My wife. You know, can you just sit down with us and figure out? Okay, this is what you need to do. This is where you need to put your money, put your savings. Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So basically, I sit down with families. I educate them because what I have to offer, what I bring to families, is so valuable that there's really no convincing that I have to do with them. They're automatically convinced once I show them. Because if you think about it, who wants to retire? Right? Pretty much every single person you know who wants to protect their family.
And with how everything's going right now,
Yeah.
is there really going to be Social Security 30 years from now?
No.
I don't think so.
Probably not. And more of on the money side. Right? I talk to a lot of families where money's tight right now. Money's tight. Sure. It's not, the best. They're not in the best situation. So I offer them on the business side. Hey, I know money's tight, but why not making some extra money? A $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 would not hurt coming in a month. And maybe you could use that money to take care of your policies too,
sure.
Right? So it's kind of just, I put it out there, and it's up for grabs whoever wants it.
So okay, like you said, you've been doing this for a year. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
In the next 5 years, I'm not going to be in Fresno. In the next 5 years, I actually I'm going to be one of the youngest brokers in the company within the next year or 2, and I plan on moving to Texas. So I want to move to Texas. Okay. I want 100 agents on my team. Wow. Guaranteed I'm going to be making over $500,000 a year.
That's amazing.
And I just want to be, my mom's done working. In 5 years, I'll be 25 years old, and I had a goal of mine that at age 25 years old, my mom is done working. She's retired. And that's kind of one of the things that is most important to me. Because when I asked my mom, when do you want to retire? And I'm actually in the business of financial services.
Sure. She
had no idea. Right? And I was like, Mom, 25 years old, you're done working, never have to worry about anything.
Yeah. Amazing. You remind me of, what is that movie? Well, Will Smith was in it. Do you remember? What? Yes, Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You were doing other stuff. I mean, not exactly the same story, but still, a young guy, entrepreneur, wants success, and you are figuring out how to get it, which is great. So people can connect with you. They can call you if they want to work with you. What's your number?
559-706-9745.
And World Financial Group. Contact Victor today. Are you on Instagram or Facebook as well? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram as well. My username is V.M.Tejeda.
Love it. Awesome. Great interview. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Fascinating story. All right. I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. I think we have one more guest that's coming up later in the 3 o'clock hour, and then we'll be done for the day. Thanks for watching.
CentralValleyTalk.com